We are back in Idle Dice, and where I left off, we got the second casino. So we got Table Under a Bridge, and then we got Dirty Backyard Hut. Now I'm kind of scared to get more casinos, but one thing I really did want to do, if I go into achievements, I think it's in Legendary or maybe Advanced. I don't remember where it is. This one, I want to reach Roulette Max, because that ups our prestige multiplier by 5. That's going to make everything 5 times better. But what else is there to do? I don't know. Besides, check out my kick in the description, and of course subscribe if you aren't already. Now, by the looks of the achievements, they just want us to get more and more and more casinos. Look at this, bro. It goes down all the way to 200. I don't know if we're going to be getting 200 casinos today, but we are going to try our best to get quite a few. So I'm just going to use buy all here and hopefully get a lot of prestige really quickly. It's worth it to do that initial 12x, but I have no idea where I left off. It's been quite a while and my auto clicker is on. Okay, that is scary. Let's get our 1 BP daily reward. I should be collecting these, bro, but you already know I'm not going to do it. Although I kind of really want to know what mystery is, so maybe I'll do that next episode. I think it would make sense to go for one more thing of gildings per convert, because gilding the cards is probably the most annoying thing on the planet. And since we started fresh after getting that casino, it's gonna be a while, bro. I think we're just playing through the entire game again and again and again. I forgot that I had auto draw on the card, so I'm looking at this like, why did I pick 2 kings and a 10, bro? I probably should have picked something else, but we just have auto draw on, so it's doing it for us automatically. I don't remember how we're making so much money though. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, I have no idea how we're already at 2 decillion. We're already about to clear out the first deck, but I gotta lock back in, so we're gonna put our focus on the cards, because you already know that's what we need. We need all that card progression here. Just let me get back into the flow of things. There's a certain way you're supposed to do everything, and if you do anything in a different way, it kind of screws you over with this game. So now hopefully if I buy all, okay, we max out and I can draw my first card. We're gonna convert, or no, I can convert my first card rather. So we're gonna do that and we get 2 gilded. Now I'm pretty sure we auto gild. Oh, we only get 1 gilded? What was the point of getting another guild per convert? Or did I not get it yet? Ooh, wait, I might have not got it because I got roulette level multi. Yikes, that might have been a bad idea. Either way, we've got to max out a full deck of gilded cards so that we can get this next casino. I'm pretty sure, right? That's how it works. I get a fully maxed out set of gilded cards, and then I get a casino by investing the gilded deck. Oh man, that means I have to do all of this again, bro? Oh crap, I forgot about that. Oh my goodness, that's why I haven't been playing this game. Well look, once I get this next gilded, it's going to be way easier to get more and more gildeds moving forward. I definitely should have saved my points by just going for gilded per convert instead of going for roulette level mini. Also, I gotta remember that my auto roll is not instant anymore, so I probably have to just auto click like I'm doing right now so that I can actually make money. There's so many things you gotta remember in this game if you take like a week-long break from it. But look, I'm gonna figure it out, and today I just want to make it easy for me to get gilded cards. That's really my end goal for this video. I just want to sit here for the next hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe 4. Some of these videos take like 8 hours. But either way, I'd like to do that and eventually make it easier for myself to get more and more casinos, because that's the point of this game. You gotta roll the dice, get the golden cards, get some casinos going, and make a lot of money. Now see here, it's like, how am I supposed to make those octillion dollars that I was making earlier? I feel like I just, oh crap. Okay, whoa. Was that a 5 that I just hit? I don't know, it might have been. We have 39 right now. By the end of this video, we're gonna see how many we end up with. Hopefully it's a crap ton. Either way, my prestige is so low, bro. It's at 4 freaking percent. I don't even know how that's possible. Okay, we're back up to trillions. What is the strat for me to make? Okay, quadrillions, quintillion, that's better. This is what I'm talking about. Sextillion, there you go. And then we just buy all a couple times. Okay, we've got A3, A3, A3. What I have to make sure of here is that I always have enough ascensions to just be able to spam out cards. Also, I am not putting any focus on cards at all. I low-key failed you guys. Okay, we're gonna buy 100 of these guys. We just need to ascend a little bit, so we gotta make a little more money. Okay, hopefully now the card progression is gonna be a little easier. I mean, we got a couple card progression buffs, so I just need to ascend a couple times here, and we should be good. Okay, beautiful. We're at max again. But see, here's the thing. I just spent all of that effort to gild another another one out of the 52 cards that we have. Now it does auto guild it, so this is the progression I have it set to. It's the same for the normal cards and for gilding the cards, because I think they have the same importance, right? It's just the biggest headache ever trying to afford the golden cards, because for that I have to actually, it's not like an idle game, you know what I mean? It's like an idle game if you had to focus. And I think that's why so many of you want to see me play this game, because you know it's freaking torture to play, but it is a really fun game. It's just painful, bro. It's just painful. Either way, we got to try and get our money up. You guys already know. So I got to make sure that I'm using buy all here, because when I use buy all, it'll auto ascend and it'll upgrade, which gives me really high multipliers like this one. 688 should be more than enough if I just don't be stupid, which is a hard ask for me. That's not the easiest ask on the planet, but hopefully this should work out. Okay, yeah, look, now we put a lot of focus on the cards so that we get a crap ton of card upgrades, and then we buy all. Do I buy all now? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy all now. Okay, we're at 47 out of 52. That's pretty close. I mean, I think if we just buy all again, yep, beautiful. See, okay, it's that easy, and honestly, that did only take me like 2 minutes. I just wish that it only took me half a second, but we're almost maxed out on Gilded 2s, and what Gilded 2s do, for those of you who don't know, is they permanently give me, or at least permanently until I buy a casino, they permanently give me enough cards. They give me card progression times 2, and I have 3 of them, so it's times 2, times 2, times 2. So I get 8 times the card progression, which permanently makes it 8 times easier for me to get the next card. So it's just speeding up the process dramatically so that we can get more cards. And while I do love that, I wish it was just easy by default to get these freaking cards, because oh my goodness, is it annoying. But once I get that first ascension, it makes things way easier, because then I can go for like multiplier dice and whatever, and then I can go for even more ascensions, and that makes me even more money, and I love it. That's great, but it's just like, ugh, I gotta do this 52 times. Like, you really do have to be crazy to play this game for any longer than like 10 hours. How many hours do I have in this game, by the way? We're gonna check right now. I'll probably check in at the end of the video. Let's look at, it's an achievement, right? It's an achievement. I have 17 hours in this game, bro. If I got paid minimum wage where I live, that's like 300 bucks. But you know, I do it for you guys. I probably wouldn't play this game in my spare time, although it is a nice game. You guys love this game, so I'm gonna play this freaking game, and we're gonna get more and more of these prestiges so that I can get more ascensions, so that I can draw more cards, so I can get more casinos, so that I don't even know, but there's so much to this game. Okay, now we put our focus on the cards. I gotta make sure I'm putting my focus on the cards, because when I don't, I look like an idiot. Also, I think, wait, what? It's not, oh, it didn't upgrade. That's why. I thought I upgraded it. I don't know. I guess the upgrade I put it at does not have cards, so I kind of missed out a little bit, but that's fine. See, now we're getting card progression. Okay. We have 4x card progression here, and now it's second dice x5. Did I really run out of focus already, bro? Holy crap. Can't get a freaking enough of it. All right, well, I use the buy all so that I can get even faster card progression. Hopefully I get another one out of these rolls. Okay, roulette upgrade, third dice x2. Come on, you know your boy needs that card ascension. I keep wanting to say car ascension because I don't know, but let's just use buy all. We still can't freaking max. Okay, there we go. We can max out now, and we can finally get the 4th Gilded 2 if we go to convert. Now we have x16 card progression per ascension, which means that ascending gives us a crap load of cards. I don't know what's up with me, bro. I want to play a car game or something. I don't know. I will tell you, once you start leveling up everything, like once you get to the place where you can level up everything, it gets pretty satisfying to see the numbers go up. Like, this game does a great job at making the visuals kind of satisfying, except for when I get combo. That is not satisfying. I don't know why that's in the game. That is like crazy, bro. Did I hit a 5? I swear I hit a 5. Wait, let me check my roll history. Did I actually get one right now, or was that before? I guess I didn't hit a 5. I don't know when I hit a 5, bro. Well, I gotta remember I'm not going for cards on this one, so I just have to spam buy all, because spamming buy all, look at that prestige in the bottom right. It's already at 4,000x. That makes it way easier for me to actually go about getting all the cards. So I just do a prestige like this, 14,000x. Now I can just do max buys on these, and we're gonna be making 14,000x the money, which means everything else is gonna be so much easier to buy. Oh, look at that. We're already at sextillion, bro. See, you couldn't have done that if you didn't prestige. And now you make sure you put your focuses all all into cards so that we get a lot of card progression here. And now we can buy all and we just max out. It's that freaking easy, baby. Okay. I'm gonna try to lock in for these. It's just the first part that kind of trips me up. That's honestly it. But I think now we're gonna be drawing 10s, right? Yeah. So the first part is gonna be way easier because this first die right here is gonna go up in multiples of 10. So right now it's 10x, but soon it's gonna be 100x, 1000x, and then we're gonna end it off at 10,000x for the deck. That's gonna make it way easier for me to get my first early prestiges, and then that's gonna, you know, obviously make it easier for me to get all my golden cards. I just gotta make sure I'm upgrading this first die because that is the one that is gonna be giving me all the moolah in the early. And honestly, even in the late game, bro, it just makes a crap ton of money. Actually, I kind of wonder, because look at our cards right now. I wonder if I just put a lot of focus onto card progression, if I would be able to beat this with the prestige multi at 100 or 100%, because that means we didn't prestige at all. Okay, yeah, we actually can. That's kind of crazy. We just got a golden card without prestiging once, and I think this first die is gonna help make that way easier more and more. I just gotta make sure I'm using buy all to its fullest potential here, because doing that is just gonna give me a load of money. Now we make sure all of our focus from our chips are put on cards, and then we keep using buy all. Look at that, I'm already at 41 out of 52, bro. That's actually really quick. Then we keep using buy all, and look at that, we were just making a couple decillion dollars. Now we're up to 100 decillion. Okay, I need to put my focuses on the freaking cards, bro. That's what we need card. But I think what we just did is enough. Let's use our buy all. Boom, look at that. We're converting to the third 10, so now this bad boy is 1000x the money. And so I'm just gonna unlock all these dice here, and then we just spam buy all, and buy all is gonna be our best friend. Oh yeah, look at how quick that is, bro. Look at how freaking quick that is. Already up to quadrillion. We'll put all of our focuses on the cards here. The earlier you get the cards, the better, but I'm low-key not the best at getting them the earliest time possible, so I just kind of get them when I get them, and it normally works out pretty well. Oh, and look at how many spins we got, bro. Look at all the spins. Oh yeah, I just buy all one more time. Boom, we can get the fourth and final 10. That is gonna make everything so much easier. Look at this, bro. I just made 100 grand in my first roll, and I think it was like a 2. I don't even remember. You just make so much money when that first die is really strong. We'll make sure all of our focus is on cards here, so that once we do upgrade, we're gonna get a lot of card progression, and then we can keep putting more and more focus into card progression, making it just so much easier for us. Oh, I think I broke the game. There we go. We're back in it, and oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. We're making a crap load of money right now. Get another card ascension before or card progression is what they call it, before I go ahead and buy all. We should be maxing out pretty soon, right? One more buy all, I think. Yup, there we go. What do we start doing now? We start doing kings. Ooh, maybe I should swap queens and kings, only because the kings are only gonna matter once we have 4 of them, so it kind of doesn't really make sense. I think I'll keep kings and queens the right way around for normal cards, but for gilded cards, I'm gonna do queen and then king. You know what, screw it. I'll do kings. I think it's gonna be a little weird, but I'll do it, because once we do it, we're gonna get another 10,000x on everything, and 10,000x times 10,000x is like 100 million or something, so this first die is gonna be crazy. I just gotta make sure I'm doing the buy all strategy. You already know the buy all strategy is freaking crack. Focus a lot of our attention on the cards, because that's what you gotta do. And now look, I don't know if you've been paying attention, I don't know if you've watched other videos on this, but the more and the more you get golden cards, the more and more XP you need to get each individual card. That means that even though I'm getting golden cards without prestiging right now, eventually I'm probably gonna have to prestige, because the XP is just gonna go up and up and up, and it's gonna get freaking annoying. So we're gonna have to prestige at some point during this, but not in the early game really. I think in the early game we're kind of good. Let's go ahead and draw our second golded king here. We're halfway to making quadrillions of dollars very easily. Well, maybe I shouldn't say quadrillion. Maybe I don't even know what I should say, bro. I think the highest I've been to was like E220, which is 100. I think it's like a Google squared or. Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention to the roulette wheel. The roulette wheel is genuinely so cooked. Like, it's such a good freaking buff that it's like you gotta pay attention to it. Otherwise, you just lose. To be honest, like, you're just so much worse off if you're not getting your card progressions. Because look, now we're gonna have 4x the card progression already. Once I'm able to spin the wheel again, we're gonna get another 2x, which is gonna make it 8x total. So So now card progressions are just gonna get easier and easier to go through. But you can see, you can look at the bottom left, that XP is going up and up and up. Alright, one more king, and I'm going to be able to get my 10,000 X buff. That is going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that. Bro, I'm not hitting reds for the life of me. Holy crap. So reds, because I'm betting on them, give me chips, and I can use chips to buy focus. So I really want to hit as many reds as possible here so that I can land on more and more card progression. And then eventually we just make it so easy for ourselves. Like, I should prestige right now, probably, but I'm 50 out of 52 cards, bro. And once you get a full deck of cards, you get to go gild it. So it's like I'm kind of punishing myself if I don't just stick it through. Although I'll tell you, it's a pain. It is a big pain. But we're gonna convert. We finally have all 4 kings, all 4 10s, and all 4 2s. So this first die, look at that, bro. I'm already making billions. I think I rolled a 3 and I made $1 billion. Like, it's literally free money, bro. Everything gets so much easier. Let's put some focus onto card ascension and just keep spamming buy all, because buy all is our ticket to a casino. Oh yeah, that 10,000x helps so much. Look at this, bro. Look at this. I'm already at octillions, decillions, freaking numbers that don't even exist. We're getting more card progression. Fast forward, give me another card. Okay, roulette, give me another card. Dude, I like never get card progressions normally. It's always I have to focus on it to get card progression. I don't know why. But look, now our 4th die is actually doing a higher multi than our first die, which is kind of crazy to me. Even our 3rd die is doing better. What is going on? I don't know, but we're at Trey Decillion here, quarter Decillion. Oh my goodness, and I still cannot afford to focus for the life of me. See, this is when you start to start thinking like, maybe I should prestige, but I don't think I'm gonna, because I can still ascend my dice, my multiplier dice specifically. I can still ascend these guys, which gives me most of the cards I need, and then ascending random stuff gives me the next convert, which I think is queens, right? Is it queen? I should probably do 5 instead of queens, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna swap that around. I think 5s are better than queens right now because they give us a definitive combo, whereas for the multiplier dice, like, we already just get all the multiplier dice. Like, it doesn't matter. Dude, we're not hitting a single red. Oh my goodness. Thank you. See, this is why you don't gamble, because then you sit at the roulette wheel and you're like, I have to hit red, and it just never hits. But I think I'm going to start prestiging now. 600x is very, very helpful, even though it's not the freaking 10 quadrillion x I'm used to. That doesn't really matter because these casinos buff us more than any prestige multiplier could, at least from what I understand. They make it very, very easy to get crazy amounts. Now, I've heard there's an infinity in this game that's like 1E306 or something like that. It's like 1.8 E306. So I think to end this series off, because we're not ending it today, but the end goal of this series of playing this game is to get that infinity. That is what I want. Oh, I just hit a card progression X5. What the heck? Holy crap. Okay, my auto clicker, my bad. Wait, we've got 4 focuses on what is it called? We've got 4 focuses on cards. I've just got to make enough money. So let me try to do that by upgrading my my 1, 3, and 4 dice. Those seem to be like the crazy ones for leveling up. Oh, look at that. We're already at max. Holy crap. See, when you have like 600x auto or prestige, it just makes it that much easier to convert. So I think buying all at the beginning, just literally spamming buy all and then waiting until we get a decent prestige. Oh crap, I don't even have it on max, bro. I'm an idiot. What am I doing? Also, I swear my auto clicker is too powerful for this website that I'm using. So I gotta change it to like, I don't know, 20 clicks per second instead of 1,000. Yeah, because when it's at 1,000, it doesn't work. But see, now our prestige is 17,000. That should make it super duper easy to just rack up enough money to get a good amount of spins on the roulette. And from here, you just buy up all the focus that you can afford. I'm supposed to be betting on red because the cards are on red. I don't know why it auto changes to black sometimes. Give me a card ascension randomly, please. Roulette upgrade. Okay, well, that's not what I needed, but you know, whatever. I didn't need it that bad anyway. Focus do I have? No, I don't have any focus. But see how big the wheel gets? It makes it hard to randomly get card progression, but sometimes I hit it. It's not like I never hit it. But now I buy all, and look at that, we're already at 52. Holy crap, that was really quick. It really is just this pattern, although I probably should just prestige when I have more than 1,000x, because 1,000x is low-key kind of crazy. Like that's even too much. And and then I just put all my focus at the beginning of the game into cards, and I pray that that works out pretty well for me. If I do buy all now, am I gonna get enough? No, I'm not. Okay, I got 16 cards, which is pretty friggin' good. We'll get a couple more of these focuses on the cards. That way our card progression is now 4x, because you can already see, look at that. The 41st card, I think, is 2000 XP, bro. That is not how this game is supposed to be, but once you play it enough, you understand that that's just how it is. And now we just need one more 5, and we up our combo multiplier from 0, or technically 1, to whatever 25 squared is, so 625. And you know what? I think in this early game, it's better to put roulette on the time, to put roulette focus on time, because then you just make way more money if you fast forward the 10 minutes and then buy all, and then you just spam buy all. And now my, oh, look at that, X 264k. That should make everything way easier. Oh yeah, look at how many roulettes we've got now. Put a bunch of focus into cards and just wait for it to kick in. Now we're making a crap ton of money. Look at that, quarter decillion, bro. What even is quarter decillion? What does that mean? I think we've already got like 8x the card progression. I wish it would tell you. If it would tell you, that'd be way better. We're at sedicillion, bro. That sounds like a rock. Or it's like a weird Pokemon type. Septendecillion. Oh yeah, I think if I buy now, if I buy all now, I should be good, but I'm not. So I gotta just prestige random things. Normally, if you just prestige random things, you'll be good. Like, you have enough money to just focus on one die at a time. So if I upgrade this last one, yeah, look at that. Now we get our last 5x combo multiplier that hopefully makes us a crap load of money. I just wish I could get auto convert. I wish I could automate everything, to be honest. I'm not a big fan of having to pay attention to this friggin' process. But, you know, I do it so that I can get this next casino. What does it even give me? It gives me, okay, so the card progress gets way harder. So instead of let's say you get 100 XP per, that gets divided by 2.2. So that's about, you get 45 XP. But our luck multi goes up, which I'm pretty sure that has to do with this, the luck points that we get, and this gives us great upgrades. And we get 3 bonus points, which is nice, but really, we get 2 gildings per convert, which makes this whole process that I'm doing right now twice as fast. So I want to focus as much time as I can into buffing the crap out of that. Now, last time I did this, it took literally 2 hours. I think it was because I was streaming though, so I was low-key being an idiot. I was not being the smartest cookie, but I will do my best to be a decently smart cookie this time around and make sure that my focus is always on the cards. I don't think it's worth it for the in the beginning to put my my focus on time. It's just like a waste of my energy, you know what I mean? Because then it just gives me more to focus on, and I don't want that. If anything, I want the opposite. I want less to focus on. Give me less to focus on. I'm focusing too much. Let's put a little bit more focus into the card progression. That way it's 4x, and from here, I mean, yeah, it's just wraps. It's just wraps. We convert. We are now doing the queens, and after that, it really doesn't matter. I'm kind of debating moving the jack up really high here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the jack up, and then I'm gonna keep the 3 there, because auto roll is really important to me, because that just gives me less to do, you know? I think if I want to play this game the laziest way possible, I'm gonna prestige twice. That way my prestige just goes crazy, right? And from here, it's like you can't really screw up when you're making this much money. Look at quarter decillion already. It's like really hard to mess up if you do it this way. And even though it would be faster if I just focused through it, I'm gonna have to focus through it for a freaking while. So I might as well make it as easy as possible on myself for right now, and just, you know, occasionally put in my focus when I need it. Alright, I just got through with all the queens here. My plan is to do aces so that I get 2x the can it say it? Why is it hiding from me? It gives 2x the chips, and it does cut down the animation duration. I don't know why that's important, but it gives you 2x the chips when you do land your bet on the roulette, which is going to make it easier for me to get more and more focus, which makes it easier to get more and more card progression. Okay, now that I got all of the A's out of the way, I'm going to focus on the J's, which is going to make auto roll more and more OP. My hope with that is that I don't have to auto click. So what I've been doing is is I've been auto-clicking right here in the middle because this still rolls for me, right? And then I go back and forth between this and buy all. I'm hoping that if I get all the J's, I can just auto-click buy all. I don't even need my hand on the mouse. Alright, now my auto roll is pretty good. This is without auto-clicking or anything. This is just how the game goes. This is what it looks like when I auto-click. So it's literally no difference. From here, I don't think it matters. I mean, the 3s are good because they multiply everything by 3. So do that 4 times and you end up with 81. Everything else, though, I mean, the 4s are decent, but it literally doesn't matter, bro. Well, it did take me 3 hours. So my theory at the beginning of this video was wrong. It's not because I was streaming. It just takes that freaking long. But I'm glad I can finally end off by drawing the final gilded card to max out my deck, which means we can invest in the back door of a pizza place and I get a little bit of extra BP. Can I invest it? Yeah, thank you. I'll lose all my golden cards again, but it'll be 30% harder to get cards and I'll get 20% more luck. Let's do it, baby. Oh my goodness. That was a very long investment, all to upgrade the gildings per convert. Now make sure you guys leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see some more on Idle Dice. This freaking game is hard, bro, but I think the next time I go for a casino, it should be halved in the amount of time and effort I need. So hopefully that'll be fun. And also, I got an achievement. What did I get? Oh, I got the investor achievement. I get 2x the interest. I don't really know how interest works. Some of you guys have to teach me in the comments how interest works because I have no idea what that does. Oh, and also, I got up to 43 total 5s and we are just nearing in on 20 hours of playtime. So I've been here for a while.